So hi guys, good evening guys. So good evening guys, all of you. Guys, I'm audible. Okay. So the last class was the two special operators we discussed here, in and between operators. Okay. So these are the things we discussed in the last session, guys. And now the next operator is called as a IsNULL. So basically, IsNULL operator. So where you want to use, okay, and how this operator will be using us or useful for us in our database. Okay, and where I want, especially I want to use this operator, guys, here. Observe. So when I come to databases, so whenever you want to comparing the data with the nulls, so whatever the nulls are there here, now let me see. Observe now. For example, here one of my table. Okay, so that we know this. In this table, if I want to ask you guys here, so which employee commissions are null? So those null commission employees, okay, details, I want it now. Okay, now, so which employee commission commissions are null? So that null commission employees details, I want it here. Okay, now. So generally, what it was happening, you can see whenever you want to call, for example, whose commission is 300. So the 300 people commission I want it means here we are writing like this now. So select the star from EMP. So where commission is equals to 300 rupees we are sending now. And two, executed now. And the commission 300 people data we are getting now. Okay. Now? So in this case, I don't have any, okay, the problem here, I don't have any issues here in this to get your 300 commission employee data. So, but when I come to guys here, even though if I want to say, so whose commission is equals to 0, okay, whose commission is equals to 0. So those people data, if I want it means, again, I have to use 0 also here. So commission is equals to 0 and you should get it. So the 0 commission employee data also, we got it. The 0 commission employee data is also, we got it. Okay, now. So this is what it was happened, guys. Okay. But now here observe the same question if I'm asking to you. So whose employee commission is null? Whose employee commission is null if I wanted that. So now what we are expecting here, the commission is equals to null we are expecting. Okay, we are expecting what now? Commission is equals to null. But whenever I'm going to pass in here to execute this one, and it was showing no rows are selected. No rows are selected. No rows are selected. Then why, sir? So when I was given here 0, the 0 is coming to us, some output it was returning us. So 0 is coming to us. Okay, now. But when I'm sending here null, the null is not allowed to get my information. So why it is? It means that here upside. So to understanding this mechanism, so first of all, we should know that what is null. Okay. So guys, here simple is null operator are using guys here. So comparing nulls, okay, in a table. So whenever you want to comparing nulls in a table, so this comparison level I need to use here. Okay, so is null. Okay, so that means whenever you want to comparing nulls in a particular table, so we can't directly use here equal operator or less than, greater than. So these kind of operators will not be supported here. So instead of using these things, okay, now, so what we are using guys means we are using is null. Okay, so when you want to compare, so for the syntax of this, okay, if you want to go the syntax of this, so where give a column name and is null. So you should give it like this. Okay, so here reason is what, sir? What is the reason to use is null means? The reason is wise here. Observe here some note points we will discuss here. The first thing is what now guys here, null in our database is null. How the people can be defined means null is defined. Okay, so null is defined. So null is a unknown, okay, unknown or undefined value in database. Okay, now, so basically null cannot be defined in our database guys. So and we don't know what is null. So null exactly what it is and how it was defined means there is a no definition of null. Okay, and we don't know what exactly null, because so because of reasons, see, observe. In our database guys here, we all of you know this, in our database we can store integer type of data, string character data, string alphanumeric data, float expression, money expression, date, time, binary. So these are the different types of data we can store under databases. Okay, now, so that all types of data we can store it and we can compare it and we can fetch it. Because of reason, those are defining values. For example, if I want to say 1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3 is a defined value. It is an integer type of value. So that we knows that. Okay. So, but here null is what the people were saying that, and what the scientists were saying that null is undefined. That means null is comes under integer category. We don't know. Null is comes under string format data. We don't know. Null is comes under any float expression. We don't know. Null is comes under any date and time expressions. We don't know. Null is comes under binary expression. We don't know. So that means null exactly it comes under which type of data. So that was not defined by people in databases. That is not defined by people in databases. And even though, and even though null, how the people will be say here, okay, how the people will say here, null is not equals to 0 also. Even though null is not equals to 0, because suppose null is equals to 0 means 0 is a value. Yes or no, guys? 0 is a value now. 0 is a value. So 0 is a value. So it is a value means, see, if in place of null, if I'm using 0, so 0 is a value. And when I was given 0 in my condition to execute it, yes, that will be finding. That will be finding. And that output was written for, okay, that output was returning us. So because 0 is a value, and this will be considered as a value by your database server. So that's why whenever you want to use equal operator, less than operator, greater than operator, so less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, not equals to, these are all are, okay, these are all are supported and these are all are working, and these are all are comparing with the zeros. Because of reason 0 is a value. But come to null, even though what the scientist was saying that in the databases, null, even though it is not equals to 0. Suppose it is equals to 0, then I can go to compare here, yes or no. If it is equals to 0 means equal operator is supported, less than operator is supported. Okay, but here not supported means what now? Even though null is not equals to 0. Okay, and also what the scientist was saying that even though null is not equals to space also, because in databases spaces are countable. Spaces are countable, so we can count a space. Okay, space is a countable means it is also value, but still null even though it is not equals to space in database, because in databases what it was happen, every space is a counting by your server. That means it was giving some memory occupation. Okay, it will allocating some memory for the space occupation. But here null even though not equals to 0. So in that cases, in these situations, how I can find out the nulls in a table? How we can compare nulls in a table when it is not equals to 0, when it is not equals to space, then how to comparing these values in my table? And even though some people saying that guys here, even though some people are saying that the another definition we can say null is called as a, even though we can say empty, it is called as a empty or empty cell, we can say empty cell in a table. Empty cell, because this is empty cell. Can you see this is empty cell? So how the server will knows this is called as an empty cell. This is called as an empty cell. This is called as empty cells. Okay, na? Cell is nothing but this is called a cell. Okay, where the data can be storing. The storing places are called as a cells. The storing places are called as a cells. Okay, na? But null is a nothing. Nothing means empty. Empty means these are called as what internally what it was treated by server. Empty cells are treated. That is empty play. That is empty column cells. Okay, now. So in that way, your database will be assumed. Okay, it will be assumed like this. So this is the reason. So these kind of empty cells, how we can find out these kind of unknown, undefined values, how we know to compare. So that purpose, the people was introducing one special operator that is called the is operator. One special operator is called as a is operator. Understanding now? So this is the reason behind this, why the people introducing is keyword to comparing of nulls means this is the reason behind that. Okay, so that's why we don't want to use an equal operator. So the example is what now? Write a query to display employee. So whose commission is null. Okay, so when I'm going to asking here, so definitely they're equal or okay, equal or whatever it is, those are not supported here, guys. So if I want to use this, it is not considered your null. So that's why equal operator is not working here. So what I want to take here means is keyword I want to take and to execute now. And now we can see all commission null people came now. Yes or no? Yes. But in this output, can you identify, guys, here? Do you have any zero here? Do you have any zero here? No. So zero is not showing me. It means that zero is not equals to null. and null is not equals to 0. Understand now? So this is, so which employee commissions are empty? Which employee commission column is empty? So those commission column people I want it here. Okay, now this is what. But the same thing when I want to say in the negative operation guys here. So write a query to display employee whose commission is not null if I'm saying that. So just a negative operation you should use is not null. So in this case, what it was happened guys here. Suppose if I'm asking not null people, then see how my query will be executed in this case. Okay, let me see. So not commission. So commission is not null. So in this not null people, 300 came, 500 came, 1400 came, and 0 also came. 0 also came. So that means what do you understand? 0 is not equals to null. Understand that? 0 is not equals to null. Okay. So this is not, okay, whose commission is not null? Those people I want data. So this is one more example you can see. And this is very important guys here, this null expression in your interviews. For example, if you go to any database interviews, so this is one of the important question for you. Okay, as a fresher, the compulsory they will ask you here. Okay, right. So this is the one problem guys here. With the help of IsKeyword, I can avoiding this problem to comparison of nulls or to identifying of your empty cells, to identifying of your empty cells. Okay, now, so this is what. But along with this problem, comparison problem, so we have a one more problem also there. We have a one more problem is also there. So what is that problem here? Let me see. Write a query to display employee name, comma, job, comma, salary, comma, commission. Okay, and also salary plus commission, and also salary plus commission. Okay, from EMP table, whose employee name is Alan. So whose employee name is Alan. So this is one more example, guys. In this example, what I need to do, I need to name, okay, job, salary, commission column details. Along with these details, what I need to calculate here, salary plus commission also I need to calculate now. Salary plus commission also I need to calculate here. Okay, now. So this is what it was happening guys here. So now I need to calculate this. Okay. So what is this here? Salary plus commission also I need to calculate here. Okay. So in this calculation, so how I'm going to using, you can check. But here these things, whatever it was there guys here. So these things are I need to do by which employee to get LM. Okay. Let me come out and see your first of all the table you have to check out guys here. So what is your table? Okay, just come to check. So this is my permanent data storage. The total 14 employees data I was permanently stored in my database. Understand now? Now, so this is completely permanent data. The data is a permanent storage of data in my database. Okay. So now let me find out in this case what we want to do guys here. The employee Alan. So Alan name I wanted, Alan job details I wanted, his salary, his commission, and also salary plus commission I need to calculate. So now what I'm going to do guys here, in place of star, Alan name I wanted, his job, his salary, his commission I wanted here. Okay. And later what I need to calculate here, salary plus commission I need to calculate. Okay, now, right. And next from EMP table, and now I want to show as a, so where condition, where e name is equals to, I'm sending here ln. Okay, now, this is what I was taken. So now I want to show to executed this one. See, so what it was happened, name is ln as per your table. So whatever it was getting here, name is ln, job is salesman, his salary is 1600 and commission is 300. Then salary plus commission column. Okay, it is a no column name showing, but I have to give some column name. The column name is the alias name. What I want to say now, total salary I'm giving now. So now I want to execute this one guys here. Okay, so now I'm executing. Yes. So LN salesman 1600, 300 commission and total salary plus commission. Okay, I'm showing as a total salary. So the total is 1900. So now tell me guys here. Now tell me guys here. So whatever the output we got it. So this output is right or we have any problem in this output? Is it correct output written by Oracle server? Oh, sorry, written by SQL server or having any problem here? Is it correct? Okay, right. So here there is nothing problem to us because as what we are expecting in the query, as what we are expecting in the query, so this is I was taken out. Okay, now that's fine. So as usual, the statement I need to copy this, whatever we written, and based on my requirement, it was fulfilled now. So based on my requirement, it is fulfilled now. Okay, now, but the same question, if I am asking guys here, the same question, okay, but here in place of Alan, I'm giving here Smith, I'm taking here. The Smith is an employee name I was given now. So same thing I have wanted here. The Smith employee, okay, their name, their job, their salary, their commission, and also calculate salary plus commission from EMP table, whose employee name is Smith. So in this query, everything will be same, but only my where condition will be changed. Only my where condition will be changed. So I'm changing this. So once I change and executing this query, what it was happening, you can see guys here. I'm executing this query and check it out to execute your query. And now you can see I'm getting okay. Yes, Smith, two people are there now. So I just okay, right. So now I want to execute this one and see I'm executing this. Okay. So the query is successfully executed, guys. The query is successfully executed here. But can you see guys here? Okay, the Smith employee name is Smith and his job is clerk and his salary 800 and commission is null. Null means nothing. Okay, now? So anything is null. So your salary 800 and commission is nothing. So now 800 plus nothing, how much are you expected here? What is your total salary are you expected here? Eight hundred we are expecting. So we are expecting 800, but here it was what it was showing, null is showing. So here 800 salary, commission is nothing. So 800 plus nothing is equals to 800 I have to show. I have to show how much? 800. But it was showing null. So that means here the problem is there. Okay, now here the problem is there. Okay, so why, sir? Why it was came this? So why again it was showing null? Then 800 plus null, why it is showing again null? Okay, so there is a reason behind this. There is a reason behind this. What is the reason here? Observe. What is the reason behind? Observe. What is that here? Carefully observe, guys. Here, if any arithmetic operator is performing, okay, some operation, some operation, okay, so with null, then it again, returns null only. So this is the problem, guys, actually. So what is my problem here? If any arithmetic operator is performing some operation with null, then it again return null only. Okay, so it means that example, it means that, for example, if x is equals to, okay, suppose 1000 is there. If I want to calculate x plus null, then what it was happen, guys, here, x is equals to 1000, then 1000 plus null is returns again null only. Returns again null only. The same as, okay, if I was given x minus null, and again we substituted your x value 1000, then 1000 minus null, then again it returns null only, guys. Okay. In the next one, x into null, okay, then you substituted your 1000 into null, then we have to returns again null only. The same to same, x by null, then you have to do some operation with this, then 1000 by null, so again it returns null only. So this is actually the problem, guys, here. So it was showing again null. So not only addition, any operation like a subtraction, multiple, divisions, okay, and addition. So these are the total, the four arithmetic operators, guys. Okay, these four arithmetic operators, when they want to performing some operations with null, again null here the problem. So same thing is going to be happen. So what it was going to be happen, guys, here, let you see. As per this employee, salary, how much here as per my table, 800. So the 800 I substituted into my salary column. So 800 here. So 800 plus arithmetic operator. What is the commission here? Null. So commission is what now? Null. So then 800 plus null, again it returns null only. Understanding now? Okay, now? So this is the problem of null. So this problem, how we want to overcome, sir? How we want to overcome this problem when we want to do some arithmetic operations along with the null, then how we can go to overcome this kind of problems means to overcome this kind of situation and problem, there is a one predefined function the people have it here. So when I want to execute this one, so this is my output, okay, for this employee Smith. Okay, now, right. So to overcome this problem, there is one function is called as a, okay, there is one function is called as a is null function is there, guys, here. Which function? Is null function is there. So this is one of the predefined function. And with the help of this predefined function, I can overcome this problem, whatever the null problems are there, along with your arithmetic operators. So the problem I can overcome. So let me see what is null. Okay, let you observe, guys. So is null, it is a predefined function. It is a predefined function. Okay, now. So which is used to replace, carefully observe this here, to replace a user defined, okay, replace a user defined value in place of null, value in place of null. Okay, now, so this function is a predefined function. So one of the predefined function, and the use of this function is what now? I want to replace user defined value in place of null. So that means wherever null is there, in place of null, I need to pass some value. That means user has to give some value. User has to give some value in the place of null. So how I want to give it here means by using of a is null function. Okay. And this function is having two arguments, guys. One is expression 1 comma expression 2. There are two arguments are there, this function. Okay. So it is having two arguments. Are first one is what now? Expression 1 comma expression 2. These are two arguments. Okay. But in these two arguments, how it was working, sir, means you carefully observe this statement. So, guys, if your expression 1 is a null, okay, then it returns expression 2 value. Here, expression 2 value is nothing but what, guys? User defined value. User defined value it returns. Okay, now suppose if expression 1 is not null, okay, now is not null, then it returns as return expression 1 value only. Expression 1 value only. Guys, here observe. So if your expression 1 is a null, then returns expression 2. And expression 2 is called as a user defined value. That means which was given by user, which was given by user. Okay, now that is what. Suppose your expression 1 is not null, then return expression 1 only, because expression 1 is not null. Is not null means it is a having some value. Yes or no, guys? Having some value. So that value, what it is, It returns year. Okay. Now let me come out. I will show you some practical examples. So on this, okay, on this function, carefully observe. Suppose I'm writing. So is null of my expression one is null and expression two is a zero. So your expression one is how much guys here? Null is there. And expression two is a zero. Zero means which was given by user. This zero is called a user defined value. If I'm executing this query, what is my result? Come on, guys. As per the statement, tell me. As per the statement, tell me. Yes. It returns zero, na? Yes or no? It returns zero, na? Yes. Let me come out to execute this one. To execute this one, zero is came. So it returns zero. It returns zero. Okay, right. Suppose if I'm asking guys, so is null, the null comma, if I'm giving 100, then how much returns? Come on, guys. Yes, it returns 100. It returns 100. Let you see, 100 is written. It returns 100 is returns. Okay, now, right. For example, if I want to write is null 0 comma 100 I was given, then what it is returns? 0 is returns. What it is returns? 0 is returns. So why sir 0 is returns? Because here I said now, if expression 1 is not equals to null, then expression 1 value only returns. Because 0 is not equals to null na? Yes or no guys? Come on. 0 is not equals to null na? Yes. So that means it is a value. It is a value means that value only returns. Got it? Now let you see. I'm giving 0, 100 to execute this one. 0 only returns. 0 only returns. Okay. Now suppose if I'm passing. So is null. And now I'm giving 50 comma 100 or 50 comma 0 I'm giving now. So what it is returns? Yes, it returns what again? 50 only returns. Okay now. Suppose if I'm giving like is null. So 0 comma null I was given. What it is returns? What it is returns? Yes, it returns 0 only returns. Okay now. Suppose if I'm giving here. So is null. So null comma null if I'm giving now. What it is returns? Null comma null I was given. That means user also given null. Your expression one is also having null. Then what it is returns? Null only returns. Okay, now this is the function working nature, guys. This is the function working nature. Okay, so these are all examples you have to take in this. Okay, this is what. So these are the working nature of isNull function. So now what happened? This isNull function I need to use in my query to avoiding this null problem. Okay, let me come to your second query, that is called whose employee name is Smith. So here observe this output was taken null only. So to avoid this problem null, I'm going to using as here observe salary plus after you have to use is null of commission is column name comma 0, because this employee is not taking any commission. Smith employee is not taking any commission. So not taking any commission means 0. So that's why 0 I was given. So once I will execute this query, then see your total salary changes now. So your output is got it. Okay. Right. But this commission is null only because it is a database table data. Commission is column data. This is permanent data in my table. This is never change. Okay, na? This is never change because see what is my Allen, what is my Smith commission here in the table? Null is there. This is never change. This is a permanent data. Understand or not? This is a permanent data. It's never change. Okay, so that's why here in the output, null is not showing. Null is there change. Here I'm not updating null commission. Here I'm not updating commission column. It's just a retrieval. Okay, na? So that's why your table is as usual. So how as usual your table is having name is Smith, job is clerk, salary 800, and commission is null. Okay, as usual your table whatever it was showing. Okay, here name is Smith, job is clerk, salary 800, commission null. So these are the permanent data. I'm not touching this data. My problem is final output is my problem. That is called a total salary is my problem. So the problem to avoiding purpose, I'm using is null and giving 0. So that means what happened in place of null, internal operation. In place of null, it will take what? 0. So that means how it was working now. Let you see. This is your operation, guys. Okay, now. So now I will be take it here. So what is this operation, guys, here? Salary plus is null, commission, comma, 0 I was given. Okay, this is mine. Now tell me salary, how much this employee? 800. 800 substituted in place of salary. Yes or no? Now salary 800 substituted. Salary 800 substituted here. Okay, now next one is what? Plus. Is null of. Is null of. What is this person commission? What is this person commission? Null. So null it will be substitute. Null. Null comma 0. So internal operation this is okay. Right. Okay. So this is what I'm saying here. So directly I'm showing. Okay. Directly I'm showing. So your 800 salary plus is null. Commission is null comma 0. Okay, now right. After that, what happened? So now 800 as usual, 800 will be returns and plus. Now tell me, is null function null comma 0 I was given? Yes or no? Tell me here already practically we discuss. So practically we discuss here. Now we can see is null comma 0 same na null comma 0 na. What it is returns? What it is returns? What it is returns? 0. So 0 will come out here. 0 will come out here. And final output, how much now? 800. So this is final output. I got it. So internally, your values are substituting in the expression and putting some result. Okay. It was keeping some result. That result will be written as. That result will be written as. So this is the problem of a is null function. How we want to use, guys. Okay, now. So the problem is solved now. Yes. To avoid this, we need to use a function. And finally, this is your output of this. Okay. Now I just come out to here. My output will be now get it. So this is the called as a and is null operator, and is null is not null, positive and negative we discuss. And one more operator is there like okay, but guys here I'm stopping this class here, and now tomorrow there is a no class for you, and your next class is Monday. Okay, now so Saturday Sunday no classes, and come to Monday session because my health issues I'm taking some leave. Okay, tomorrow. So your next class on Monday, sir. Okay, Monday, guys. So come on Monday, we will continue. Okay, now. Right, yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.